Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for December 2020. This is for everyone. I'm just going to make it that simple. This is for, whoever found themselves here. Welcome. I hope you find the message you need. I just want to tell you quickly, sometimes we wonder if prayers are answered. And I have to tell you, I've been feeling like having like this nervous energy, and I even said to Sam the other day, I said, I feel like doom. Like, if you can feel like something inside, I felt like doom. Um, and he had a doctor's appointment coming up, which was today. And, he said, "You're going to go with me?" And I said, "I don't know if they're going to allow me." Um, but anyway, I worried about that. Like, I didn't want him to go, but it was his cardiologist, a specialist. So I'm thinking, am I just being too worried? But, so, I prayed on it to keep us safe, to keep Sam safe, keep us from harm's way. And I found it quite interesting that at 8 o'clock this morning, I think it was 8 o'clock, our phone rings and it's the cardiologist saying that they're canceling Sam's appointment because they found COVID in the office. So they now have to trace and do all that and clean. And I just thank God because, he could have gone in today and they could have found it tomorrow. So I just feel like I trust that it's because I asked. And I feel like it was just divine intervention. And I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like maybe someone needs to hear something like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Mother Mary deck. This is an oracle deck. We usually do this at the end of the reading, but for December, we're going to take one at the beginning of the reading. And it's been very enlightening to see it at the beginning of the reading. It's like I kind of like it there more. At the end of the reading, it's like that exclamation point, though. So we'll see. Anyway. We have integrity. I trust my ability to know what is true for me. Interesting. Okay. Integrity. Now we're going to bring in the deck of major arcanas. These are what I call the bullet points of the reading. We're going to shoot for 3. Trust my ability to know what is true for me. Integrity. Someone may be trying or maybe asking you to do something you're just not feeling is right. I feel like for someone out there, it's like there is someone who has crossed over, and it may be Mother Mary herself, it may be your mother, but I feel there is this very nurturing, loving energy that is surrounding you. You may not feel it, but I feel like there's periods at times where I think things, and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? Like a higher wisdom. It may not be like a constant thing. I may be learning. I may be just a baby learning how to use it. But I feel like it's a connection to Like wisdom to wisdom. Okay, why am I not getting any cards? Okay, more than 3, but we're going to take them. We have the moon. We have the devil. 2 shadow energies back to back. We have the magician. Sometimes maybe I like being in the shadow, right? Maybe sometimes I like it there. We have the death card, but it's like, too bad. Too bad, it's not good for you. But sometimes I like it there, but it's not good for you. This could be talking about what the Mother Mary card is talking about, your integrity, you know. It maybe something is tempting you that you think feel good in some way, and you know, definitely you have your part in it. And the death card's like, no, no, uh-uh. Then we have justice, and this could certainly be talking about, seriously, guys, this is maybe warning someone that you may be thinking of doing something, or someone around you, the energy around you is trying to, you know, could be a little tricky, um, and it's, you know, almost like don't become comfortable in the dark, um, because they feel like justice is coming as like there's a price to pay, right? There's a price to pay. Um, I kind of feel like it hasn't happened. That's why Mother Mary is bringing out the energy of integrity, right? I trust my ability to know what is true for me. Anyway, because I feel like the death card's coming out saying, it's almost like, you know, giving you a chance to end something, before it gets to this. Maybe happening to someone else. It's almost like I'm seeing a drug deal go down, and I know it's not a drug deal for the majority of you, maybe for someone. Um, and, you know, gee, I can make a lot of money, so, and I need money, so I could see how quickly I can get money, but then I'm not thinking about the other side of it, and that is the law, right? The law. So it's like some kind of energy coming to you and saying, no, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Um, there's consequences to your action. Huh. All right. Let's bring in our next deck, which is really the storyline. You know, I feel like your guide just saying you created this, you can uncreate this. Like you may say, oh, I don't feel like I can move out of this shadow energy, but I feel like your higher self or your guides are saying, no, you created this, you can uncreate it, and it's time. Interesting energy. I don't know. Okay, I'm sure we're going to find much more. If I was going to name these people, which, you know, usually I don't look at them as their actual sign. The moon is Pisces, the devil's Cancer, death card is Scorpio, justice is Libra. Magician, I feel like, is all. Alright, we have Temperance. But she came out reversed, and I could tell that she flipped herself around. You know, this is about divine timing, but it's also about divine order, and maybe not doing something in light. You know, it feels like boy, like, I don't want to scold you. And that's kind of what I feel like I'm doing. However, I want to say at the same time, it almost feels like, um, time can't go forward in the way that perhaps I wanted to. Um, while I stay in the shadow. I feel like it's my choice. Temperance is here, though. And that means divine is watching over you. And, but you have free will. And that's what it feels like. This is about some type of free will. Um, and maybe something needs to come to an end, and you're kind of resisting it, right? Something doesn't feel right about it to me, and that may be why integrity, someone else may not be in their integrity, and, if I don't get out now, I may be in a court of law. Temperance is like, this isn't divine. Don't claim this is divine. This is choice. I feel like it's saying, I don't feel like it's saying like, this is a choice. This was a choice that somebody makes. It wasn't something that was divinely guided, that type of thing. Oh. Alright, we have the Ace of Wands. That's good news. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and that's good news. Temperance is controlling when, right? The when is going to happen. It's going to happen at the right time, when it's meant to happen. The Ace of Wands is something I feel passionate about. And then the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like, are those seeds that you are planting. It's coming from the Magician's energy, who is the manifester. But doesn't manifest all in the light. Also manifests some from the dark. Hello, Two of Cups. Okay. We have the King of Cups. Interesting, coming right under the Death card. Could certainly talk about, in some way, feeling attached to a Scorpio. We have the Four of Swords. It's the healing process. We have Justice again. Now, she is coming under Temperance, which is interesting. And then look at this, the Two of Cups. So, a soulmate. It's funny because it almost feels like Justice is controlling Temperance in deciding when the time is, when to bring this in, right? When to give this ace. An ace to me is like a gift, an opportunity that can change, can change my life. And it's connected to the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like wherever I'm heading to is of a seed of intention that I had already planted. Even if I'm like, I don't know. I feel like some of you, being attached to Scorpio, and I have double Scorpio, really. And then the healing over, right? The healing over. Interesting. Mother Mary is right there in the healing process. Mother Mary is right up here. It's almost like it's saying, when you are sleeping at night, this is when you are receiving, like, I feel like these downloads. Almost like, I don't want to say your instructions, but like, I'm thinking Mission Impossible, like, like, here is your, what do they call that? Ugh. your assignment. Do you choose to accept it or not? Anyway, Mother Mary seems to be involved, like, as you sleep. At least I know this is a very nurturing energy where I feel like I'm connecting to the wisdom. Um, it's interesting. Some of you, it's like your higher self, because I feel like this is wisdom I already know, but it's being fed back to me, and it's maybe happening while you sleep. Maybe that's the best time for you. Um, but under this Ace of Wands, we have this Two of Cups. So we have soulmate and justice right before that. So justice, making you whole again, right? So I don't know. I maybe have somebody up here who, is not, is definitely not making me live my best life. Um, and whether I have a soulmate in mind or not, I feel like, this has to be, you're left up with a choice of, do I change it? Um, or do I face the consequences of it? So I feel like it's like your crossroads. Do I change it? Do I get out of it? Or do I become it? And then the consequences of that. So let's say you say, I see what this is doing. I see what type of energy this is taking me to. I can see it. Then justice is always going to be on your side because you're recognizing what it is that may be holding you in place from really where you want to go, right? Because there's a question here, I feel like. And I do feel like I am, not just because the word integrity is here. It's almost like I am questioning their integrity, and some maybe have to stand before a judge and have their integrity judged. Somebody may have also faced something that has to do with drinking, and you may have to face a judge. I feel like there may be a sentence of rehab, and I think that's a good thing. You know, I think if I'm the mother, it's very difficult, but in the same breath, this is like a chance, an opportunity, right? Um, so I think that may happen. Okay, let's keep going. So we have soulmate, temperance. Temperance is saying not yet, not yet, right? Not yet. She hasn't like brought in this Ace of Wands just yet. Um, Again, attached to your soulmate energy, moving towards your own seat of intention. Um, so for some, what's it talking about? What's it waiting? What's she waiting for? If I'm in a shadow energy, to recognize that, and if I will, if it's my will, change it. Some allow the healing to take cross, whatever, allow the healing to take place, whatever it is for you. Because listen, it's only going to benefit you, no doubt. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, see what's before it. We have the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. So, the Six of Pentacles talks about, especially with the Seven of Pentacles right above it, and the Magician above that, it's almost like a life that I'm leading, a life being led by, how do I want to say this? The experiences I have been through have given me opportunity to grow. And part of what I'm growing is my sense of compassion, not just for others, but also for myself, and empathy. Um, it is a beautiful balance type energy, and it's part of what, I feel like if my soul is creating, it's what my soul would create. And so allow your soul to create. Well, let's keep going with Hangman. Dun, 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 dun. And then look at this. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like the reward for allowing yourself to heal what needs to be healed, right? Um, remember, we are, I just don't feel like we're here to sit in an experience that is just does not feel right. It doesn't feel right. I don't feel we're meant to sit in it, and especially if we're trying to change someone and they're unchangeable. Well, maybe we're not meant to change them. Maybe we're meant to learn, like what will we allow for ourselves and what won't we allow. And as you get wiser, I feel like you get wiser, right? It's like what I would allow today in my life. Um, you know, I just feel like I don't know many who could pull the wool over my eyes today. Where when I was 20, oh yeah, right, because I needed the experience. You know, um, so I feel like this is giving you experience if you look at it that way. Um, so anyway, let's leave that there. And we have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So, the five is about change. It's a Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords many times is about the toxic energy or something toxic, which is what I feel over here. Um, the toxic energy, and at least realizing it. I feel like, if your guides were talking to you, they would say, we put this in a five because we would love to see you change it because it would only benefit you. But again, up to you. So anyways, it's at least realizing it, right? Recognizing it. Some thinking of potentially leaving it. I feel some of you are in a tough place, but I gotta say, I feel like, maybe you just don't think there's a way out. I feel like there is a way out. There is a way out. Um, but, you gotta ask yourself, do you really, really, really want this way out? Because it definitely feels like it. So we have the Three of Cups coming over the moon. You know, some could be drinking too much. We have the Two of Cups. Mm. So we have two cups down here. We have the two cups up here. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming over the Magician. Potentially Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Moon again coming over the Death card. So, you know, you know, it's like, again, here is another question. The universe is saying, um, what's keeping you in this haze? Well, let's go back and look at what the moon is bringing out, the Three of Cups. For me, the Three of Cups at this point in this energy doesn't feel good. It feels more like overdoing it. Just, you know, it doesn't feel good. So, let me tell you something. The Queen of Pentacles coming over the Magician. She's the one. She is who I call the detective to figure this case. If this is a case, to figure this case out, because she'll look in the cracks, right? She'll see it. She'll look in places where others won't even think of, and she'll bring light to this to this shadow. I feel okay. We have the Six of Swords. Hmm. I feel like, first of all, if this has anything to do with drinking, and I have to go before a court, I do feel like you may be offered rehab. I hope that you say yes to it. I feel like that is your way. Um, Definitely. I feel like go for it. This may not be drinking, but I feel like whatever this is, um, I feel like here is the opportunity to, like here I am paying the consequences and receiving really what's best for me and what will ultimately bring you back, whoa, to a point of this Ace of Pentacles, right? It's almost like I can rebuild my life at any time. Okay, what the heck? Okay, we got two cards here that I didn't even know were here. We have the Ace of Swords coming over Temperance. Temperance, by the way, is also Sagittarius. And then we have the Five of Swords. So again, the Five of Swords. I want you to look at this image in the Five of Swords. So this does talk about people and energy and things and places that feel toxic to you. And look at this person, the way they're lying there, almost like the swords are pinning them to the ground, right? Where they don't have an option. This is 5, so it says we need to change this. Well, look at the card, and it tells you partially what it is we need to change. We need to have the realization. We need to not feel like a victim in it, and maybe stand up and move out of it, right? You have the Six of Swords, so I feel like definitely it can be done. Not just that, it's almost maybe for some of you, Temperance is saying that's what you got to realize. Once you realize that energy, bam, here's the Ace of Swords, here's the Ace of Wands. Once you realize your truth, it's almost like it sets you free, right? Here's the next journey. Here's the next journey. These readings have been, I have to tell you, like very, jeez, very deep lately. It's a lot of cards. I think I'm going to take them now. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like it just wants to tell us a story. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands again. Coming over justice. Hello. Job well done, right? Healing complete, right? Three of Wands, a new way of looking at life. I'm looking through a very optimistic lens. Why? Eight of Pentacles, because of the work I put in, right? Maybe I had to be a detective in my own life. Where was I holding myself back? Maybe I thought it was them holding me back, but it feels like now having the freedom to know that you can go forward. The Empress, experience, right? Wisdom, nurturing, strong, empathetic, compassionate, Seven of Swords. And then the Eight of Wands. Okay. So, we have 88, by the way, together here. It's funny, I haven't been paying attention to the numbers as much. But the Eight of Wands again. So the Eight of Pentacles above that. What I focus on, I will grow. It's almost like success. It's almost like guaranteed success. If I really focus on it, if I'm willing to put in the work, right? If I see it in the light and all of its possibilities, whatever it might be, and then what I think about, I bring about out of very balanced energy. And what does that bring about? The Two of Cups. Some of you, soulmates. A soulmate, right? Oh, I forgot we got two soulmates here. And what's under that? Devil. Potentially Capricorn for this queen over here. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I feel like, okay, they're all reversed. I'm not going to take them as all reversals. We have the Eight of Cups. Interesting now. 888. 8 has been the number, right? And threes. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. I like that. We have the Ten of Pentacles with this Two of Cups. We have the Fool. This may say for some of you, this is someone new, right? This is new energy. This is a new way of being. However you want to look at it, right? Especially coming from the energy of the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles over Justice. The Empress is whole and she's strong at this point, right? So, the Ten of Pentacles shows itself. I see no reason why at all she would say no to it, right? Now, we do have the Hangman here, right? But the Hangman, I feel, is earlier with the Eight of Cups. Like, we can't move forward until the emotional house is really cleared, right? We can't get in this optimistic energy as long as I have all this confusion of the past. Maybe some of it's important, maybe some of it's not, right? I feel like for some of you, you may play something over and over and over and over and over in your mind. And I feel like it's able to stop if you ask for it to stop, but it may ask you to reflect. Remember, eight's about new beginnings. So that's the reward in it. It's taking you out of that miserable, emotional type energy. That's a good thing. We have the Hierophant card of Taurus. Coming over the Hangman. Taurus is about my morals, my self-belief, how I talk to myself. Do I pray? Do I ask for help? Do I open myself up to the love of the universe, or have I become closed and cold? That type of thing. Um, We have the Prince of Pentacles with the Prince of Cups. And look at this, the Devil in reverse. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's talk about this. So the Prince of Cups is usually someone who's bringing you a cup. Something that fulfills you. It's almost like I got to read it somewhat backwards. Um, here is the work I put in, right? I'm clearing out my emotional house. Really, guys, once and for all, I'm clearing it out. I'm trying to get rid of the toxins as much as I can. Um, I'm changing my energy and I'm thinking about all that is, not all that was. I'm not letting the negative people and negative things pull me their way. I'm learning to say no, where I need to say no. And for some of you, you're really learning to put the focus back on you. And yes, you got to spend a moment in some uncomfortable energy, but then I feel like the progress is so quick. Boom, we got the Fool and the Hierophant, like watching the whole time, right? Watching your journey the whole time. So anyway, with the Prince of Cup bringing someone, well, what's he bringing in? He's got the Prince of Pentacles right beside him. This could be for some of you a Capricorn who has changed their ways, and I know that in the negative, I don't know. I'm just reading it the way I read it, and because I do feel that, right? I feel like and we also have Taurus right here, so. Boy, I feel like I talked fast in your reading. I just want to see if there's anything I missed. I felt like it needed to just boom, 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 boom. You have a lot of aces. Um, you have a lot of energy of desire. It's almost like you're faced with these crossroads, and it will be up to you. But just be clear on which way you want to go, right? I definitely feel like that. Maybe this is just that time for you, right? Where you're faced with these crossroads. But this is a time when you're learning, like, I know what to do here. I know what's right for me and what's wrong for me, like, how? I can feel it. Not just can I feel it, I feel like someone's downloading energy, downloading information to you. Someone who has crossed over probably loves you very much. I feel like they are, almost putting this doubt in your mind, and maybe it's meant to be there. So anyway, I just keep talking. Um, so, you know, I think I should leave it there. Um, just looking, just seeing if there's anything else. Look at the Ace of Sword pointing directly up to integrity. Again, I trust my ability to know what is true for me. And the Ace of Sword is all about truth. It's touching the Emperor, it's touching Temperance in reverse, divine timing. It isn't yet. Um, but maybe it's because it's your part. Eights are us, I feel. It's us. It is that crossroad. It's the opportunity for a beginning. Um, Whatever it may be, right? And this is being divinely guided. So, but ultimately, you have free will, right? So I definitely feel like it's like I'm learning something that gives you major growth, um, and just wakens your eyes to what's in front of you. So you don't, it's like, boom, I can just let that go. And to me, it feels amazing. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll know sooner or later. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, I think I'm gonna let it go. Um, I think this is one of those. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. I do feel like it's going to have some resistance because some people just may not want to see it for what it is, and that is totally your choice. Um, but I don't know. you know, it sounds weird, but I feel like saying my channel, my way. And I don't mean it that way because I'm always thinking of all of you, always, throughout these readings. Even comments like pop up in my head. So just know that. So anyway, I love you guys. Have a beautiful month. Um, just be kind to one another. I don't know. Be kind to yourself. Um, Keep your eyes open. This is not about watch for danger ahead. I feel like the danger is behind, um, and what lies ahead, you know, you create. You get to create. So, again, Ten of Pentacles down here. I mean, with the soulmate card underneath it, by the way. Hello. So it's not just you and the Ten of Pentacles, right? But I got to come from the soul and from the full energy. You know what? There just is no doubt. It's just the way it is. It's something we just have to learn. I feel like, when we learn that, then things become easier, right? Challenges don't stop, but when they come towards us, it's like, ugh, been there, done that, boop, next, right? Because you could see it, you're awakened to it. You know the difference between reality and illusion. So, and that's is what you become as the Empress. So it's showing your path. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I trust my ability to know what is true for me. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.